I'm back again. Most likely I would show this on Saturday on the 28th, but I made the video right after the other one. So anyway, welcome back to the Bluayado channel, guys. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm gonna go over the upcoming scheduled dates for Yield Max and look at the kind of distributions they paid out in the different ETFs for the year of 2024. Um, I think they did really good this year. But let's start out with the distribution schedule. Again, they have the Target 12, which is the Biggie and Soxy that they have out there now. And that's on a different payment schedule than the group A, B, C, and D. So the first payment they're going to do for Biggie and Soxy, they're going to do the declaration on the 7th and they're going to pay on the 9th. This schedule is different from below here, which is a distribution schedule for group A, B, C, and D ETFs. So for those, the first payment is going to be under group B, and the declaration date is going to be the 2nd of 2025, and you're going to pay it on the 25th. And lucky for us, we have 5 weeks of payments in January. So this should be a pretty good week. So it's starting off with Group B. It's going to end with Group B. So 5 payments in January for the first of the year, January 25th. 5 payments are coming from Yield Max. And for updates of what's inside of each group, we have some new ones here. So the new ones we got is FEAT. These are the Dorsey Wright ones, FIVYY. And Marrow is under Group B. These two are under Group A, and they should make their first payment in January when Group A comes around because this last one they didn't make a payment. They started in December. So yeah, Marrow should make its first payment for Group B. And then, they still got stuff coming out, so it might be some more added to Group C and also Group D. But we'll see. So now let's look at what kind of payments. Go back to the top, pick out the covered calls. And the first one that made it to the top was Tesla. Tesla was the first ETF to come out for YieldMax. It's doing 93.25%, which is awesome. But this stock came out around $20 and it did go through a 1-for-2 reverse stock split in February of this year. So what they did to this is that every payment they had before, they multiplied it by 2. So these were not the actual payments they made back in 2023. These are all multiplied by 2, right? I think it got down to about $8, and then they did a stock split. I mean, a reverse stock split, and then it was running around $16 when they did the reverse stock split. And so the first payment they did after they did that was 81 cents, which would be double of what they paid just before it did the reverse stock split at $8. They paid around 40 cents, and then when they did the reverse stock split and it got up to $16, they paid 81 cents. And from there, they've been paying pretty good. Like I said, I did get a lot. I picked up a lot of my 500 and change when even after they did the reverse stock split, the stocks went back down to 11. So I picked up a lot at around 11 to 15. So my cost basis for Tesla is pretty low, about 12 or 13ish. That's when I came in. And now it's, with the last one just before, they don't have the final payment because they didn't actually pay yet. It's paying on Monday. So they don't have the December payment on here. But the stock is around, let's see. The stock is about 17 before It's after X date now, so Tesla. Tesla is 15.14 right now. Again, when it paid $1.28, dollar 1.28, and that whole price comes out of the nav on X day, so it went down by $1.28 today. So it didn't recover from that yet. It's at 15.14 right now. So that's where that is. The next one we got up that came out after Tesla was OARC. This one didn't do that great. It's a 54.88% stock. This is another one that came out at 20. They didn't do any reverse splits on this at all. It came out in 2023. Also, I wasn't in there then. I bought within this year. So after that, they paid in the 30s, in the 40s. The payments weren't really that high for this one. And OARC is going for, ooh, ARK. $10.64 as of market close today. Uh, so I mean, yeah, I do have that, but it's not that great. Appley, 23%. Again, Appley is $18.36 right now. It's another one that started at 20 bucks. No reverse splits on this at all. This is pretty close to the original course that it came out as. Uh, and the payments were about, this payments are all over the place. Highest one is only 54.56 for the year. Everything else is lower than that. So again, I do have some of these. I don't have that many. This one didn't do really well either. Get out of there real quick. Next one is the NVDY, 63.98%. Again, this stock didn't do so good after the underlying stock had a stock split. I think stock split was 10 for 1. Was it 10 for 1? Yeah, 20 for 1. 10 for 1, I think. Stock split this year. And after the stock split, it didn't do so good. So, I mean, the payments are pretty decent, though. Um, this started last year. I was not in this last year. I came in this year. So, for this year, 61.53, 2.62. This was a good time. Was I in here around here? I know I was in here one time. I paid 262, maybe this one 260 ish. I think I probably got in here about April, maybe. So maybe I got in around this payment. Then it went down a little bit. Then it was two something again, 125, 135, 109, 102, 118. This is pretty good. So I have a lot of these. I think I'm in the 800s or something with this. So this has paid pretty well for me. And what's the percentage? 63. That's not bad. So yeah, I have a lot of this security. AMZ, I think I just started building up this position. So 78.61% is not bad at all. So what were they paying? This one is pretty much all over the place too. So I wouldn't say I came into this maybe June. Uh, I didn't have this in the beginning. So yeah, maybe around June-ish. I came into this, so I probably caught these 95. This was a bad payment. 47 is really low. Then it started to go up. And now this security too, I think it's pretty close. AMZ is pretty close to where it started at 20. AMZ. I'm using a trading app on my iPhone in case you guys wondering what I'm looking at. So yeah, this security is going for $19.12 right now, and it's making $1.76 ish. Between 70s and $1. So it's not bad payments for AMZ. and it's doing a 78.61% distribution. I do own this. I didn't really build up the position that much in it, but I do have a decent amount. Phoebe, which is Meta, is the underlying 25.04%. Um, this one is another one that's like you never know what it's gonna pay. Uh, so yeah, it's been doing. Maybe I got in this in July. So from July forward, I made 70 cents, 79, 53, 92, 83. This last one here, 37. It's no good at all. But I think Meta has started to be pretty stable. It's not as volatile as it was before. Uh, so yeah, I didn't build up that much in that one. I have some, but not like heavy duty. Google, I don't own any of this at all. It's a 23 percenter. What kind of payments they make? These are very low payments. 35 cents, 49 cents, 40. What's the highest thing they did this year? 22. The highest one they had is 66 cents here. Yeah, again, I mean, I don't own this at all, so I don't have nothing to say about it. Coney, I own a lot of these. So 123.20% on this one, and I have a considerable amount of these shares. And I might have came into this around the same thing, maybe July. Maybe I got June. I know I didn't catch this $2 payment. I think I saw that, and then I might have went in afterwards. So I think I caught this payment, uh, June payment, and built my position from June. So I caught this one 166, 157, $1, a dollar 4, $1.10, and then this one I got this one in November for $2.02, and this one on 133. So yeah, it's been doing pretty well. For the year, it's been in $2 all the way from here. I missed all these. I was not in here in this point of time because I didn't know about it yet. I bought Tesla, I think, when I first found out about Yield Max. I didn't buy Coney for Coinbase yet. So I missed all these payments here. I think I got into it in June. But yeah, all these I missed. These $2, 279. These are great payments. This did pretty well for the year. If you held it since the beginning of the year, or even since its inception back in October. If it paid in October, it probably started in let's see, probably started in September. Oh, it started since August. Okay, so it started since August, and they made the payment in October. So okay, yeah, but yeah, I didn't get in. I was not back in there. Back, I was not there at all. I got in maybe June. So yeah, June. So yeah, there you go. It did pretty well, doing 123% distribution for Coney. What else do we have? Nephi, 60%. That's not bad. I do own some of these. I didn't build up a huge position in this, but I do own this. Maybe August-ish, I think maybe. I don't remember when I bought into there. But I definitely wasn't in it from the beginning of 2024, which these are pretty good payments. 79, 125, 80. Uh, Last one was 86 cents. That's awesome. I definitely was there for that. Maybe I don't remember what I went in here. I think I went in here maybe August. So yeah, I got one, two, three, four, five payments for the year from this thing, and that's it. So yeah, did pretty well. This is Nephi, 60.14%. It's also pretty awesome. Deso, I do not own this. I didn't feel it that much. 53.93%. And what kind of payments this thing did? This is still pretty all over the place too. 70. What's the biggest thing they paid here for the year? Yeah, I think it's at 77. Yeah, so not that great. That's just so underlying is Disney. Disney, even for itself, Disney is an annual payer for their dividends. They don't even pay that many dividends themselves. They pay like once a year. So I never really liked Disney stock that much. 28.49% for Microsoft. MSFO. Again, this one doesn't pay that high. What did it do this year? For the year, 50s, 68 cents, 76 cents, 73 cents, 50, 50, 40, 40, 38. So yeah, I guess the best they did was the 76 cents. No, talk about, yeah, that's 70. Yep, 76 cents for the year. And they're doing 28.49%. I don't own this either. I didn't really care for it. XMO, XMO, 45%. But these rates, anything that YieldMax has, the rates are still pretty high compared to anything else you can possibly get on the market. But like I said, once you felt YieldMax, you get a little greedy, and like I said, I'm looking for the over 50 percenters now. So this also is XMO, right? So what did they do this year? 31 cents, 22 cents, 27, 25. These are not the kind of payments I'm looking for anymore. 50 cents is the last one. They didn't even show the December one yet. So, um, yeah, again, this is not the kind of payments I'm looking for. It says 45%, but I still don't, I wouldn't buy this one myself. JPMO, underline is JP Morgan, 22.78%. I didn't really figure that JP Morgan was a stock that you can do cover calls on, but some people thought about it, right? So for the year, the kind of payments they got 24 cents, 23 cents, 49 cents, 64 cents. I think that was the best one. 64 cents is the best for the year of 2024. Again, I don't own this. This is not something I'm looking for particularly. AMD. I do own some of this. I'm not heavy in it, but I do own AMD. 38.21%. What kind of payments we got here for the year? So, oh yeah, $1.41, nice. $1.67, also great. 137, 111. Then it went down to 51 cents. Then it went back up to 90 cents, 73 cents, 43 cents, 92 cents. 92 cents again, 92 cents. This is a pretty good payout from this thing here. 81 cents, and the last one is 30 cents. That's not that great, but considering what else they paid for the year, this did pretty well. I'm surprised it's only 38.21%. And this stock is this close to, let's see, AMDY. Oh yeah, this stock is pretty cheap too. So this lost completely half of its NAV also, 10.37. And that's probably why their last payment was only 30 cents because it lost half its price, this one. But before that, it was doing pretty good payments. I don't know. This one is probably a candidate for a reverse stock split also. So I don't know if I'm going to buy any more. I might get caught out there like I got caught out there with Murney. I bought it at 10 and it still went down to 5. So I probably won't buy anymore. Uh, PYPY underline is PayPal. $42.39. I mean, 42.39%. And for the year, what were we looking at here? 56 cents, 65 cents, 72 cents, 46 cents, 94 cents, 66 cents, 43 cents, 35 cents. Oh, this was a good time. $1.61, $1.10, and then back down to 58 cents and 60 cents rounded out the end of the year. So This one is a little unreliable, but I do own some. I don't own that many. I think I only got 15 of these. I probably recently bought it when it hit 110. I wasn't in it that long, so maybe I got it October. I don't think I got this 161. So I probably got it in October. And then it didn't do so good after I paid for it. That's why I didn't buy anymore. So I only have 15 of these, but I just recently got in. Um, what's the price on this? PY. P. Yeah, PY. $18. So yeah, it didn't lose its nav. It did not lose the nav that much in this one. It's only $2 down from where it started. This was another one that started at $20. So it's still $18 and it's paying, I mean, this is decent. Eh, for the year, like I said, highest one was $1.61, but even the lowest one is still only 46 cents. So not bad, not bad. PY Square. SQY 112%. That's pretty good. What kind of payments they got here? This is another one I didn't buy. I didn't buy that early in the game here. Maybe I got it in Augustish, maybe around there. I don't remember how much of these I hold. But yeah, let's see what it did for the year. Last payment was awesome. 1.66. That was November. I forgot what they paid. Didn't show the December one yet. But yeah, 1.66, 102, 1.27, 63 cents, 69 cents, 96 cents, 111, 63. Ah, this is pretty good. Beginning of the year, 1.61. Last year they did a really good payment. I wasn't even looking at this in 2023, so I was definitely not involved in that payment. But yeah, pretty good. Yeah, this one's not that bad. Might have to buy a bigger position of this. See what happens. And then we got Murney. This one is a disaster. This is a disaster. 56.36%. What kind of payments they did? So they did a really big payment at the beginning. I was not holding it then. 2.65, 59, 113, 78 cents, 94 cents, 84 cents, 48 cents, 46 cents. Yeah, I probably caught all these bad numbers here. Maybe I don't know when I went in here. Whenever it was $10 just I got in here. So maybe I wasn't in there that long. Maybe I caught these numbers here. 40s. I didn't catch any of these big numbers down here that they had before. So yeah, Murney right now. MRNY 512. $5.12. Like I said, half of what I paid for it, and it started at 20. So this is like at a quarter of the original amount when it came out, which is not saying very much for it. So had too many apps open. But yeah, so that's all I have to say for that one. I wouldn't recommend it. They are probably due for a reverse stock split. At this point, I don't even think it's a two for one. It might be a one for three reverse split at point to get this back to the numbers it's supposed to be. Whatever they decide to do for the new year. But I don't put that out of it that they might do a one for three reverse split on Murney. AIYY did really well. 1.24.44% distribution rate. And I was trying to build this position up. I think I got 250 now or something like that. But yeah, this was doing pretty well. It's all over the place also, but it could go really high and then you could get like a 36. So this one I think it only has this year, so maybe it came out this year. When was the inception date for this? Yeah, the end of last year, November last year. So yeah, that makes sense. 96.72 million. That's it. But so $1.34, 40 cents, 106, 72 cents, 40 cents, 87 cents, 39 cents, 35 cents, 36 cents, 72 cents, and then 85 cents. This is pretty good. I don't remember when I got into this, but I got into this at a pretty when it started cutting the nav already. So this is AI, 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 yeah, YY. $8.74. This is another one that's a candidate for a reverse stock split. Again, this is probably I bought it low too. I definitely didn't get into this at $20. I was not in it from the beginning. So maybe I got these last two big payments though. I don't remember what my cost basis is for this, but I know it's not $20 and it's probably pretty close to this $8. So maybe I got it's another one I came in at $10. I hope it don't do what Bernie did and go down to five because this $8 is a really looking bad as it is right now. So um hopefully it doesn't go down anymore. But the last two payments were pretty good, 72 cents and 85 cents. So we'll see. 124.44% for AIYY. Misty. You see, I'm brightening up. Misty is my best friend. 191.46%. Now, this one I have been in since inception. I did buy this at around $20. I was here from day one. That's not where I got all my shares at, but yes, I did buy day one for Misty. And when did Misty come out? Misty came out in February. Okay, that makes sense to me. This is when I was starting to look at YieldMax for the first time when I was revamping my account. I was here for Misty day one. And I think these are the numbers I saw too. This 412 first payment definitely was there. I was here for this. I got all of these payments, all of them, every single one. I got everything that Misty paid, so I definitely made back my $20. Like I said, my cost basis right now, because I've been buying overtime, and then when it had went up to 43 or something at one point. I was not buying then, and I was just mad that I didn't have more shares when I kept seeing the payments were so awesome. But then when it came back down, I loaded up again. So yeah, now I'm up to I don't know what I got, 800 something shares. But yeah, I've been here with Misty from day one. So definitely you can see I got my 20 something dollars back. I could got my 20 something dollars back just from coming in the last 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Like the last 4 months, because they're not showing the December payment yet. But December payment was $3 and change. But yeah, you could have got your $20 back for sure. This security has paid itself and times three or something at this point. This was a godsend security right here. As long as you didn't buy it when, on those declaration dates when it was 40 and change, you should not be hurting at this point because Misty is how much right now? Let's see. MSTY. $29.47. This is another good time to buy. Last time I bought more was at 28 just now. But yeah, $29. If it comes down again, I might buy some more again. But yeah, $29 is still a good price. Like I said, this started at 20. This was still a $20 ETF when it started, and you definitely got all your money back this year. So everything else you make next year is all just house money, right? It's all gains, right? Everything you make is going to be a gain after this. This is awesome. But yeah, what else we got? That's my lucky star, Misty. Wybit. How much does I have? My bid is 125.09%. I got a pretty good amount of this. I'm building it up. Um, was I in this? Okay, maybe I did. Maybe I came in like at the end. I don't think I was here from inception. I do remember seeing the email for it because I'm signed up for anything on Yieldmax, but I might have missed this first one. Maybe I came in July-ish. But yeah, position I have now, I was building up steadily. So definitely got this payment for 126 and maybe I forgot what they paid right now because they don't have December on here. But yeah, these are pretty good payments. So 137, 121, 67, 72, 79 cents, 67 cents, and a dollar 26, and then whatever they paid in December. Pretty good payout for this. This has also lost its NAV though. I don't remember what price I came in on this, but it started at 20 also. Why bit? And now it's $12. So it lost about $8. Um, so NAV wise, not so good for you, but payout wise, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Again, like I said, this dollar cost averages stuff in. If you saw that you bought it too high and right now it's 12, I mean, if you think it's going to keep doing good because it's attached to a Bitcoin ETF. I don't remember which one is it. Is it BITO? No, BITO or IBIT, I think. Let's see what's holding. Uh, What is it attached to? IBIT. It's both of them, BITO and IBIT. So they're using both of them in here now. They're using BITO and IBIT. That's probably actually better that they're using two different underlying securities to get you a really good price in here. Yeah, so awesome. Okay, now that I realize they're using both of them. Before it was one or the other. I might actually buy more of this since the price is down to okay, they got the last price as that's 26. But today it's down to $12 in change. So yeah, I could probably pick up some more of these, see what happens. What else we got? This is a gold one. I never bought this. I'll just look at the percentages here. 33.75%. It's a gold miners uh, income strategy. I never thought this was going to do that great. So it did about 79 cents, 57 cents, 60 cents, 60 cents, 48 cents, and 37 cents. But I guess, I mean, it could offset some of the stuff. This is another one that started at $20. Let me see what this is now. GD. GD. XY. $14.54. It lost pretty much of its NAV. It's down $6. So I don't own it, so myself. Snowy is pretty new on the line of Snowflake, but seems like it did pretty well. 115.79%. This started this year. When did it start? June. So it started in June. I remember when this started. I didn't buy it. Like I said, I didn't know really that much about the underlying Snowflake or what it did. So I didn't buy this one. But let's see. It did 93 cents, 78 cents, 86 cents, 51 cents, 55 cents, and just now 170. I don't remember what they paid for December because I don't own it. So, but yeah, I mean, these are pretty decent payments. Maybe I'll look into it for the new year. 115.79%. Not bad. What else we got? Abney. Underline is Airbnb. 33.67%. What did they pay? 79 cents, 46 cents, 80 cents, 86 cents, and then 39 cents. This is kind of all over the place. I don't really know. Let's see when this come out. Okay, June. This came out since June. Don't have that many holders. This 30 million. Did I buy any of those? I can't remember. If I did, it's got to be like 10 or something. I don't think I own that many if I do. Babu. Alibaba is the underlying security. It's like a it's like a Amazon, I guess, in China. I think that's what Alibaba does. It's like an Amazon in China. Anyway, 54.32%. And when did they come out? They came out in August of this year, so it's not that long. They got 32.7 million in assets. 70 cents, $1.29, 82 cents, and 72 cents. These are pretty good payments. I bought this recently. I only think I got 15 of them, I think. I didn't buy that many. How much is this going for? Babo. Babo. 17 bucks. So again, this is another one that probably started out $20 and it's going for 17.23. So you lost about $3, but you would have made it up in the payments, I guess. Hopefully the navs don't keep eroding here. TSMY 34.43%, 0.3714, 88 cents, 53 cents, and 37 cents. And this started in August. 37.55 in assets. The underlying is Taiwan Semiconductor. They only made 3 payments so far. And these are, they're all right. 34.45%. They don't have that much data. They just got 3 payments for the year. So, and then SMCY, 103.12%. Even though they had that big setback, they still did pretty well. So 5.35. This was a $50 one though. This was the first $50 one, I think. So this came out at $50. So you can't really judge this by a $20 gauge right now. So for coming out at $50, SMCY right now is only $26.71. So it lost half of its NAV. Still better than Murney, which is like a quarter of its NAV at this point right now. But SMCY is going for $26.71. But the payments were substantial. So if you came in now, I think it's a good buy. This price is a really good price to buy more. It's paid $5.35. The first time it paid in October, November $2.20, and then recently in December they just paid $2 and change. I can't remember what it was, $2 and something. So these payments already are almost close to $10, and it's only 3 payments for the year. So you got $10 on your, if you came in at 50, hopefully not. But if you did, then you got $10 back from your $50 in a payment. This started in September. They got 74.99 million in assets. So a lot of people own this. Now they mostly probably bought it like I did after the drop when he's like, "Oh wow, get in here." But 103.12%, not bad. Platy underline is Planeteer, and we know Planeteer has blew up this year. So 57.83%. This security only made 2 payments so far. They made a payment in November for 220 and a payment for 335 in December. The security just came out in October of this year. So yeah, I bought this. I bought this when it came out. So my cost basis is 50 or 55 or something like that. 50 or 55. But now it's a 70. Where is this from? 26. Let me just look at it. Platy. Platy. PLTY. $73.21 as of close on the 27th. So again, 75 million in assets. Not too shabby. This I said for nav wise, I have said this before. Nav appreciation, Platy I think is the best one. This is like 15 or more above where it started from. So $15 above the initial start. This one I think if I didn't get in at the beginning, I still got in at 50. And I only got 15. And I obviously didn't buy any more because now it's like $70. So if it comes down again, I'll buy some more. But as of right now, I'll probably just be sitting on these 15, these 15 shares, and that's it. And then the last one is Maro. And now Maro didn't make a payment yet because it literally just came out. So no distribution rate yet. I don't own it. I bought the actual underlying security. I didn't buy this ETF because even $42 I think is too much money. It's not that many people holding this either. So it's only 6 million in assets right now. Um I don't really know what this can possibly do, but it has two calls on Mara itself. And Mara is dropping right now. Even Mara itself is only $18. I think when I started looking at it, it was already $22 and it dropped to $18 already. So I again, I personally don't own this last one here, and I probably won't own it. So anyway, that's a recap of the covered calls ETFs for YieldMax and what kind of distributions they did for 2024. And I'm mostly in any of them that said it was over 100% because that's how greedy I am now for a return that 5 and 6% and 10% and even 20%, which I thought was really good before I found these securities, are not good enough anymore. So anyway, that was a review of YieldMax. See you next time and have a good night.